Hi everyone, it's been a while since I've done a video. I just wanted to post something tonight. Over the past couple of weeks I've had the opportunity to pick up, I think I have 8 here bottles of smell good stuff. So I'd like to show those to you. I guess you can call this a bit of a haul video. I'm not going to review anything. I'd eventually like to review all of these in their own separate videos, but I'm not sure when I'm going to have time to post those. But I did want to show you what I've had a chance to buy. These first 6 actually I got off of Fragrance Net last week. They came in, and I think if I really start picking up reviewing these fragrances, might give some sort of idea as to what kind of reviewer I'll be, and maybe what kind of fragrances I like the most. As with most things, literature, music, dance, I sort of go down the classical route. So I like time-tested, old things that have sort of stood the test of time, of generations. Sometimes just one generation. Anyway, without too much more rambling, first thing I'd like to show you is this. This is Eau Sauvage Parfum by Christian Dior. What I smell here, I'll just give you a brief sort of impression in case, faint chance you haven't actually smelled it. It's sort of like a vetiver, myrrh, incensey, slightly medicinal, and not in a bad way. A very sort of beautiful, sophisticated way. Smell. It's really, really lovely. It was put out not too long ago, I think. I don't have the info. I'll give that information in the actual review when I do it. But I ordered a sample of this off of my fragrance samples, my perfume samples, whichever one that is, and I smelled this and I absolutely loved it, so I had to get it. Just a wonderful deal. 100 ml parfum version. Next up is another one that's pretty popular. This is Body Kuros. Probably going to wear this quite a bit this summer. This is can barely smell it through the thing. Eucalyptus, fairly light, somewhat sweet, benzoin-ish smell. It's quite different from Kuros, which is also by YSL. This is Body Kuros. But I love that sort of green eucalyptus note that you get. I think it's just wonderful, and it's perfect considering the season, which a lot of my other things are not. I bought quite a few things for fall and winter, so that's something that I can actually wear during the next few months here in very, very warm San Antonio, Texas. Next is this beautiful bottle of can you see it? It's actually not Boucheron, in case you can't see the lettering. There you go, Jaipur. It's made by Boucheron, the company, and it's presented in the same shaped bottle. This is a parfum version of Jaipur. Jaipur is a town, city in India, where the person, the perfumer who made this, was influenced by the spice markets of the town. And when you open it and smell it, what I get are cinnamon, clove, sort of a very, not very woody, but just a beautiful, soft, like a cashmere wood. And then it has, one of my favorite aspects of this perfume is it has this clay-like note. There's something earthy in it, but not like soil. Something like, if you've ever smelled Play-Doh, there's this sort of earthiness to it. It's very, very weird, and I don't mean it in a bad way, just like I didn't mean medicinal in a bad way earlier. It's really, really unique, I think. I haven't smelled many things like it. I love the spiciness, and I love that note that I really don't detect in anything else. That clay-like note. And the juice is beautiful, but I mean, the bottle is just absolutely wonderful too. Okay, so I don't think that I had anything else by this next house. So what I wanted to do, it being sort of the quintessential European house, was to smell around in it and buy some things that I loved. And I bought 3 things I loved. This first one, by the way, the house is Guerlain, the French house. This is Heritage, or if you're going to insist on being an Anglophile, Heritage. This is so incredibly beautiful, I can't even begin to describe it. It's got, if I could say anything about it, I would say it reminds me of dry woods and an extra brut champagne. Just sort of that little sparkly aldehydic thing that you get off the top of a really, really great champagne, and then a lot of wood. Nothing smoky or anything like that, but just a very, very sophisticated, masculine, beautiful, beautiful smell. If you're into classics, I think this was like $42 on FragranceNet. Go do yourself a favor and buy a bottle of this stuff. This is the EDT. I have seen the EDP version on FragranceNet, but it's been a long time, several months. So I would have bought the EDP, but I settled for this instead. It's maybe $10 more or something. But this is beautiful in and of itself. I can't say enough good things about this smell. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. If anyone else has Heritage by Guerlain out there, go ahead and leave me a comment about what you think if you like it. I can't imagine anyone not liking it, but let me know how it wears on you, and I'd love to hear about that. Okay, next up is another Guerlain, and this actually is an eau de parfum. This is Habit Rouge. This is exquisitely beautiful as well, and I've already started going to town on the bottle. This actually reminds me of a very different take on the inside of a woman's handbag. When I first smelled this, I thought a lot. I mean, it doesn't smell like the Dior line, Dior Homme Intense, Dior, Eau de Dior, or all of those smells that sort of have the irisy, lipsticky thing going on. But this smells like kind of leathery, and lipsticky, in a very interesting way. I don't think there's anything dated about this at all. And also, quite a bit, especially in the dry down, you get this vanilla that is, I never thought I would be a vanilla fan, to be honest with you. But it is not sticky sweet, not gross, or, excuse me, that's my phone, I usually associate vanilla with being just sort of girly and floral and just not something I'd be interested in wearing. This is not it. This is wonderful. Get your hands on a sample of this if you can. It's beautiful, beautiful, masculine, sophisticated, elegant stuff. Okay, my last Guerlain purchase is the EDT version. You can probably tell by the color of the liquid. It's Vetiver, Guerlain's Vetiver. This is something I initially did not care for at all, and it grew on me. I thought, ooh, it smells like a 90-year-old man. And you know what? I guess I could sort of understand why people think it's an old man smell. But you know what? I'm going to be 33 next month, and I plan on wearing a lot of this over the summer. So, you know what? Wear what you love, not what people tell you should like, you know? It's citrusy, and of course, it's got that smoky, ever so slightly smoky, grassy, rich, earthy vetiver, which I'm starting to really fall for, actually. And now that I love this so much, I'm looking for other vetiver fragrances. I think I'm maybe going to try to get my hands on some Encre Noir, or maybe Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver, both of which I've smelled and really, really enjoy. So my last two acquisitions are from the house of Chanel. They're also both classics, and I just couldn't get out of Nordstrom's the other day without picking them up. So the first one is Pure Monsieur, and it's by Chanel. It's the Concentré, or the Eau de Parfum. And this is sort of reminds me of Heritage, actually. Woody, citrusy, a little sparkly, completely masculine, beautiful. I went to Nordstrom's. I refrained the first day, and then I went back the next day and had to buy this and the next one you'll see. Just wonderful. Wonderful. Go sample it. If you're lucky enough to have a Nordstrom's around you, or maybe a Chanel boutique. Lucky you if you have one of those. And last but not least, also by Chanel. Can you guess what it is? It's an 80s classic, and a really, really wonderful smell. It's Antaeus. This is the EDT version. I really, really love this scent. It's certainly probably an acquired taste, but it's smoky and woody and balsamic and incensey and dark and just where, I mean, the black. I mean, it says everything. You know, wear it at night, in cold weather. You know, probably not going to wear this during the summer too much. Just intoxicatingly beautiful. I love wood-based fragrances, woods, incense, myrrh, all of that good stuff. So naturally, I was going to be attracted to something like this. I saw reviews of it all over, well, mostly for Grantica, I guess. And you can't buy this on FragranceNet, just like you can't buy the Pure Monsieur by Chanel either. I guess Chanel was really diligent about keeping their stuff off site like that. So I had to go to Nordstrom's. I think the only mall in San Antonio that actually carries this fragrance is Nordstrom's. So that is my haul. I actually have ordered more things and anticipate them arriving within the next 1 to 2 to 3 weeks. So if I don't get any reviews up during that time, when those come in and I have them all sorted and sniffed out, I'll post another haul for you. And I hope eventually I get to actually start doing some more in-depth reviews for you guys. This is actually why I started the channel. I don't just want to show you everything I get. I do want to talk about them and maybe contribute a little bit to the community. Anyway, I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Smell well. And I'll talk to everyone soon. Bye.